Hello everybody, BrioS here. Today I have for you one of the classic mechs of the game, and it's the 55-ton NSV battle mech, the Shadowhawk. In fact, if you recognize the 3 ballistic mounts high up on the left torso, then you'll know this is the Shadowhawk 2H, probably the best variant of all the Shadowhawks and really popular because of that. But for you guys today, I'm trying something you have not probably seen in a while. That's because I'm running a very old school build. And what is that? That is the old school triple AC2 build on the left torso, and that's it. With an XL 300 engine with 2 jump jets for a bit of mobility, gives it a speed of 92.3 with speed tweak, allowing you to redeploy quickly, fire the AC2s and keep that distance between you and the enemy. Interestingly enough, and this will probably trigger the veterans, I have 2 double heat sinks in addition to my usual 10 for a total of 12. I didn't really want to increase the engine size because this was good enough, so I got 2 double heat sinks to help with the heat management, even though the AC2s don't generate that much heat at all. And that allows me to reduce the skills I need for heat related stuff. And talking about skills, let's take a look at the firepower tree. 38 SPs for the firepower tree, going for a total of minus 12% for cooldown. Do take note, the Shadowhawk 2H has a 15% cooldown quirk, so the AC2s have a net total of a minus 27% cooldown, allowing the AC2s to fire really fast, and that's why it was popular back in the day. Also, this has a 9% velocity due to skills, and the Shadowhawk 2H also has a 10% ballistic velocity quirk. So the AC2 rounds fire 19% faster in terms of, well, muzzle velocity, so that's pretty nice. I also have a range of 13%, which is not too good. You don't really need it, the AC2s have a pretty long range, but in big maps like Alpine Peaks, it's nice to irritate people, just poke them a bit, tickle them at long range. As for survival, I've gone for 20 SPs. The Shadowhawk 2H has structure quirks, that's why I'm going towards the right side. They gives me a 30.6% structure bonus to leverage on the structure quirks and a bit of armor. As for mobility, as I mentioned, I've got 3 knots of speed tweak to give it the speed of 92.3, and a few other bonuses to just make it a bit more mobile so I can redeploy fast, with a XL decel bonus of 10.5 and 14% respectively. And due to the 2 extra double heat sinks, I don't need any heat gen, even though I have a bit, and operations, I don't need my heat containment, so any SPs I saved are placed elsewhere like sensors. So 12 SPs into sensors give me 60% radar deprivation, so once I go behind cover, the lerms will lose their locks 60% faster, which is really useful because it is a pretty fragile build with XL. And of course, advanced zoom to maximize the effectiveness at extreme range. Finally, 6 SPs into the right side of auxiliary tree gives me my 2 beautiful strikes, and that does boost the damage because damage equals max score equals PSR. So anyway, that's it. That's the really old school triple AC2 build, and I repeat what I said in my previous videos, long range sniping isn't exactly my style, but I've been practicing it and well, it's good to try different playstyles or the game will get too stale. So anyway, let's get down to some gameplay and I'll show you that this build, well, it does feel power creeped, but it can still do well if you know what to do with it. So let's go. So one of the things this Shadowhawk build has is actually range, with the AC2 sitting out to a range of 813 or 1006 maximum range. And with that, I want to lay down some suppressive fire on the enemy before they come in. And on Grimplexes, normally they come through Fox 6. So instead of following the team up, I'm going to stand on this hill and lay down some damage before the big guys come in. And right on cue. 2 atlases.
You got 2 atlases coming in.
Yep.
Fox 7 side.
Mouse sensitivity is a bit high, but yeah. So yeah, missing quite a few shots. Lower mouse sensitivity always helps. I should tone it down, but I'll leave it as it is. So setting the right button to chain fire while my left button is for group allows me to stagger my fire a bit. So this guy comes in. But he's wise. Took a bit of cover. That was a brawler build. That's probably a dual heavy gauze annihilator. So dropping a strike, but kinda missing him, hitting the hill. And with that, I've drawn enough aggro, so it's time to redeploy. Using the speed of this build
Fox 7, lots of assaults.
to bug off because I can't take much damage.
Push for Golf 7 then. Golf 7.
So the assaults are
We are
gonna,
pushing left side.
the assaults are gonna go through the right side. So using the above average speed of this Phoenix Hawk
They
to
have lots of assaults, so stay together. Don't YOLO.
shift to the left. One Atlas here gonna form up around him. He has AMS, so yep. Shoots down them missiles. So team is
Cruel
pushing.
Artist. Gonna go for Juliet.
Team is pushing, so gonna support the push here. Getting a bit aggressive moving forward. Like I said, this is not exactly my preferred playstyle, so old habits die hard. Not the best tactic moving in. I'm more or less taking point now. Don't do that with this build. If you're a dedicated long range player, maybe you can do better. So enemy assaults are on the other side, so we are pushing the left while the enemy assaults are on the right. Well, at least that's the idea. But I'm kinda alone now, which is a mistake. So friendly guy in front is targeting this Lernboat Juliet here. Gonna support him. Try to take out this Lernboat.
Get Juliet, come on.
Don't really like Lernboats hiding in the rear. He deserves a painful death. I wanted to regroup, join the team because this is a bad idea. But he goes down. Thankfully the friendly player was pretty good, so didn't need my support. But that puts me kinda out of position.
Friendly mechs in Golf 6. There's a assault mech Lima. Fox
Yes.
7.
So try to flank him while keeping this
Makes a
friendly,
nice lonely target.
this friendly medium on my left
It's a Lerm ERPPC Atlas.
company, and that's a Lerm ERPPC Atlas, man. So I'm gonna focus on Lima, that Lerm ERPPC Atlas. There he is, in the open. Rapid fire AC2s go in, wrecking his right torso. It's open. He finally notices me. Friendly Lerms come in. He dropped into that valley and he just gives up, standing still. Look at that, he's not even moving. And yep,
India next target.
when you resign to your fate, that's the fate you get. So a Dire here takes lots of Darker Fire. I get my second kill. 5-4. Somehow I'm still alive despite my aggressiveness. Oh, random kill on a fling. So a fresh Corsair 7A. He's gonna shoot down lots of friendly Lerms. This game has quite a lot of Lerms on both sides. He tries to take cover, but I still can hit his side, I think. Yep, his rear right torso.
Kilo.
But he's got lots of rear armor.
Kibble. Kilo right torso.
So that's a friendly ATM Arctic Wolf. Okay. Scoreline is tight. All the big guys here are unsupported, allowing me to take out my third assault.
Hotel City Atlas.
Actually, it's the second assault plus a flea, but you know what I mean.
I'm
So
okay
now
on Bravo.
Onwards to the next group here. This is where actually I made a positioning error because I'm a bit too far forward. Enemy has a Arctic Wolf, another medium, and a dual heavy Gauss Annihilator in front, and I'm moving forward. So I guess just bad habits. Trying to secure the kill on Foxtrot here. Right torso open, but Sky Phoenix with a dual heavy Gauss. Is it? Yep, dual heavy Gauss kills me with one shot. XL to my right torso rear. And upon my death, this is what I see, guys. Guys, I have for you a fresh E-Born Jaguar piloted by AK Bae, a cadet, probably his first few games, and it shows in his gameplay. As you can see, I'm typing out some instructions to him. We all started somewhere, and if you have cadets in your game, you should guide them. Otherwise, they don't know what to do and it's not their fault. So as you can see, this fresh guy here, the fresh E-Born Jaguar, 2 large pulse, 1 ER medium and a Gauss, has been shooting the base stations the whole time. And he's fresh. So giving him some guidelines, hoping he'll join the fight because it's currently 4 of us or 3 of us versus 2 of them, including Sky Phoenix in his Annihilator. As for the other 2 friendly mechs, we have the Arctic Wolf, still doing well. This guy, I can't pronounce his name, Kiblitz is doing really well. 2 ATM 9s, 2 ER smalls left, 3 kills already, but he is in trouble. Uzil digs up Cord. Can he survive? A bit tough for him. And our third remaining player we have is a Mad Dog Revenant with streaks and ER mediums. Right torso's Cord, but very passive gameplay. poking and running,
Risky, the Annihilator's caught, you got streaks, one shot will get him.
taking damage to his rear.
Turn around.
Yeah, trying to get him to turn around. So we have one pretty good player and two not so good. Like I said, I'm not raining hate on them. Everybody starts somewhere. So the guidelines when you have situations like this is not to yell at them, but to give them some advice. Very explicit, like go here, turn here, shoot that. So look at this. Arms hitting the ground. Very fresh Annihilator, right for the picking. Lasers are ready, but he turns away. Yep.
Target destroyed.
And the Arctic Wolf kills him. So it's now 2v1. But we have this very passive Mad Dog Revenant. Our Cadet in the Ebon Jaguar. Normally an easy kill, but this Uzil has been playing really well. So look at that, look at the Cadet. He is not even turning around. You can see my typing trying to turn around, AK baik. Baik means good in Malay, by the way.
Risky, go save your Cadet. Legs, legs.
Finally the Mad
legs.
Dogs go in.
Legs tend to be the things below. Yep, those are legs.
Oh, he has arm lock on. Can't hit. Oh, hits the ground. He finally blew off the leg. Can he get the killing blow? He's not firing.
Critical.
Hit the wrong side. Aim. But the Uzil knows he's screwed no matter what.
SRM destroyed.
Yeah, Cadet has gone down, seriously?
SRM
Wow.
destroyed.
So it's 1v1.
Yeah, the
Good.
right leg. That's the leg next to the left leg.
No, you shut down. One more shot on his right leg, we win this.
Center torso.
The Uzil knows what to do. What do you think, guys? Will we win this?
One shot in the right leg, you know. One shot. Yeah, good shielding.
Finally, he tries to defend himself. Oh, he aims on the leg.
We got him.
He finally gets that one shot. So
Circle, circle.
that was a really painful match to watch. And against all odds, we won. So, I don't know why this guy is not moving to the circle. Officially he's not a Cadet, but he's either a very fresh player out of Cadet status 26 match, or he's coming back after a long time. But yet again, no hate on them, please don't shame them. We all start somewhere.
Thank you everybody for a very interesting game.
And that it was. So with him walking into the circle just about now, we finally won after an unnecessarily tense match where I screwed up. I could have carried, but I potatoed. But I thought I'll show you guys this particular match because it was pretty interesting. So 889 damage, really decent, 4 kills, 2 KMDDs, but running forward unnecessarily and dying, but left us with a very entertaining match with that Cadet. With Kibbles in his Arctic Wolf, the MPV, with me second with 546 match score. So I hope you enjoyed that rather entertaining match. But if you see people like that in game, namely cadets or players that don't seem to know what they're doing, please don't rain hate on them. Give them some advice, tell them what to do explicitly. That means turn left here, aim here, turn around, rather than just shaming them because, well, we need a larger population. Honestly, a lot of the problems that we have in game, soup queue problems, CSR reset problems, so-called, can be more or less reduced a lot or fixed by a larger population. So anyway, let's get down to this particular match.
Trying to catch up with you guys, but I'm slow.
So this spot on Tomalin Desert gives me the range to lay down some Darker Fire to weaken the enemy, but it's also really dangerous, as you can see, taking fire from the front and possibly from the left. True enough, somebody dropped a smoke on me, so it's time to run. So with the above average speed, it allows me to redeploy. Well, I lay down some range fire. Run! But the problem with these builds, they don't share armor much, frankly.
Focus movement on Echo 6. That's where they are.
So Foxtrot is still there. He wants to trade with me with his Rex. Rex do spread damage a bit. So, and it's only a single Rex anyway. So as you can see, I can really lay a lot of fire down if you're not willing to shield or take cover. 2 damage per AC, 6 damage. Fired continuously, just does a lot of damage. So his CT is almost open. Yep, it's open now. I think this is when he realizes it's a bad idea to trade at long range with builds like mine. I even dropped a strike on him, blowing something off. That's another tactic you can do with strikes. Basically, distract them by dealing damage and trading, taking fire. so they get
I know
focused
it if you split
on
it,
shooting
I
you
take people with you.
while you drop a strike where they can't see.
Good kill on Foxtrot.
And yep, there goes Foxtrot, which was the chorus there.
Target acquired.
So one Vulcan, there he is, trying to get to me. There are a few of us giving some long range support here, which actually weakens the front line. So that's a problem with builds like this, the long range builds. The front line actually suffers.
Echo 7 team, there's targets at Delta 6. Yep, Juliet Dervish.
So this guy, this Dervish and the Vulcan, I suspect, was trying to take out the flanking force, the ranged force, namely me, and a few mechs on my left. But punishing them. Oh, suddenly
I
another
found
mech.
Kilo. Delta 6 guys, I need help. Kilo.
Yeah, never be embarrassed to call for help. SRM vomits. Catapult versus me. Very risky, so trying to jump away, but well, couldn't. But thankfully he's running away. Blowing off his left arm. XL, seriously? Well, taken out by a friendly player. So got a nice angle at this guy here. So allowing me to pump round after round into the enemy. Well, the front guys like the Cyclops moves in. Support mech is what you call these kind of builds. So it's a target-rich environment here. A bit of invisible walls blocking my damage from time to time. But there are always new targets appearing. The invisible walls earlier. 5-5 is really close, but I'm being engaged from my left, and my left is XL. So trying to deal as much damage as I can before I get the hell out of there. Like right now. So this is where the speed actually helps. So this is a compromise. I sacrifice the survivability of this mech by using XL, but that allows me to have a much higher speed of 92.
Down into active 6.
So it's a bit of give and take.
Come on, friendly assault in Gulf 6, we need you.
So in Gulf 6 there seems to be a friendly assault. I have no idea what he's doing. One thing about the Soup Q and
Blackjack
the
is open CT.
PSR reset. Always some players with no idea what they're doing, like the previous match, you know. So trying to get a nice angle here. Oh, I found everybody. Try to sneak around. Trying to engage them as they engage the assault in the front. Focusing on this Orion, but he's pretty tough.
Orion Gulf in trouble.
Open CT. Yeah, I think he thought I ran away. But I'm still here. So they realize me and oh, they have a fast mover, Cicada, and yep, taken out. Probably XL, yep. Left torso blown off, but 1000 damage. So 7-11, the team has crumbled. Enemy team did a really good push. The Cyclops couldn't hold, surrounded, and I think the last one's probably the assault. And remember what I said about long-range assault builds? Yeah. But to be honest, you don't really know what's happening in people's life. For example, this is nuclear weapon. He was actually
Just focus on the Orion in front of you. Gulf, nuclear, come on, you can do it.
He was actually AFK. His game crashed, that's why he came back late. So don't assume everybody's a noob hiding in the rear. In this case, he was just DC. But as you can see, he's trying to hold off against 5 enemies. Only so much he can do. Let's watch nuclear play a bit. Then we'll head down to the end screen and see what the scores are like. You can see him trying to shield using his left side.
Marauder 2C, he's caught CT.
Experienced player, but the enemy team is pushing. He's losing armor.
Yep.
Takes down one.
Hellbringer Nix.
Can he get the Hellbringer?
Good try.
Yep, too late. It's a good try by nuclear weapon. So that's it for the Shadowhawk H showcase. And don't assume that people are hiding in the rear when they could actually be DC or AFK, because real life happens. But anyway, I did 1081 damage, no kills though. Lots of suppressive fire, doing some damage from range, but team loss. This is the problem with sniper builds. So remember, if you are a sniper playing a long range support build, you need to draw some aggro, or there's a high chance the team will lose despite you doing damage. But I still get nicely rewarded with a match score of 541 that will up my PSR.